Hey guys, Moderano. Wow, I actually uploaded a video. So let me talk a bit about that. I haven't uploaded recently, and that's mainly because of school, and I haven't really found much inspiration to make videos. I recently stopped playing CSGO because I got kind of bored of it, and I decided to pick up Dota again after a while. Well, thing is, I considered making Dota videos, like tutorials, but I don't think I'm very good at the game, so I didn't think I'd be doing any good if I taught others how to play the game since I'm not even that good at it in the first place. As you can see from the title, I'm making a new kind of video, and it's about computer building. So this video I'm going to be talking about how you can build your own computer, or get the computer parts at least for around $500 to $600. And it's kind of a budget build, but I shouldn't even call it budget because it's so good for the price, and besides Christmas coming up. So if you want to build it yourself, or recommend it to a friend to build a computer that don't want to spend upwards of $1,000 on a supercomputer that's like an extremely super gaming computer that can run like highest graphics on everything, but you just want like a decent build that can suit your needs, then this is definitely a build you should consider. The reason why I chose a lot of these parts is because I had experienced with a lot of them and I was very satisfied with a lot of them, so I included these, and of course everything will be in the description. To start off, we have the processor. This is the AMD FX 6300, and I also prefer to choose AMD over Intel because I think AMD has better performance for the money, while Intel has better performance overall and can definitely beat AMD in many aspects, but we are just trying to make our build worth it, so we're going to stick with AMD for this one. This processor has 6 cores and it is 3.5 gigahertz. The awesome thing about this processor is that it can be easily overclocked and it's very flexible, and you can pick up some good cooling to suit the overclock. I say this processor is definitely a favorite on the market for its decent performance for a great price of just $100. Now if you want to overclock, of course you want good cooling, and by far the best cooling system for the money is the Hyper 212 Evo from Cooler Master. There's not much I can say about this. It is basically the best cooling system for the price. At just $20 to $30, you can reach RPMs up to 2,000 and has aluminum body. You won't see your CPU overheating anytime soon with this cooler installed. Next up, we have the motherboard. We have the Gigabyte GA970A UD3P ATX motherboard. The reason why I chose this is because a lot of it supports AMD very well. It is basically optimized for it because it has the chipsets and the AM3 and AM3 Plus, and it goes nicely with the FX 6300. It supports dual channel RAM, and it has the AMD 970 chipset, and it basically has anything you need and that you're looking for in a basic motherboard for a great price of just $50. After that, we have our RAM. We have the G-Skill Ripjaw 8X series RAM, which is basically 2x4 RAM, and 8 gigs is definitely suitable for a decent build, and you can certainly upgrade in the future since our motherboard supports dual channel, and you can definitely upgrade in the future. And there's nothing really special about that because RAM's RAM, and it has everything like DDR3, it's basic, not much you can find out of it for just around a price of $40 to $50. For storage, we have the Seagate Barracuda 1TB hard drive. The root speed is up to 7,200 RPM, and it's basically everything you can ask for from a hard drive from $40 to $50. However, if you have some extra money and want to pick up an SSD as well for those faster load times, you can pick up the Samsung 840 EVO with 250 gigabytes, and I find Samsung a very trusted brand with read and write speeds of up to 540. Next, for our graphics card, we have the GTX 750 Ti with 2 gigabytes. I picked up the Superclock, and you should do it because it adds an extra boost and extra performance out of your graphics card, and it doesn't cost you much because it's around the price of $100. Just to give you an idea, when I owned this graphics card, I could run Battlefield 4 before when it was like a super demanding game, and it was like one of the most demanding games out there. I could run Ultra at consistent FPSs around 50 to 60, so that's really good for the price. Next we have our case. If you're looking for excellent build quality, you can't go wrong with the NZXT 210 source. They make high quality and durable cases that allow lots of room for upgrades and whatnot. And it's sure to keep your parts safe for prices around $30 to $40. Although, if you want to make your case look cool, you want that cosmetic look with LEDs and such, you can choose other cases like the Speco 3 from Corsair or a Tesseract. Following this, we have our power supply. I chose the CX430W/CX430M from Corsair because it has sufficient watts for all the parts. You can always pick up power supplies with up to 600 watts if you are planning serious upgrades, but I think that 430 watts is more than sufficient for all your parts and definitely makes room for upgrades. Next we have our optical drive. The Asus DRW24B1ST. Of course, you don't need an optical drive because nowadays you can get a lot of your drivers online, but it just makes your life a bit easier because you can just put that DVD that it's included in the boxes of your parts to just put in and it downloads by itself. And also, it's nice if you like watching DVDs or listening to CDs on your computer. It's up to you. Everything about this is basically personal preference. And if you want to shave $20 off your price, just make things easier for you, just at the price of less inconvenience, then go for it. Lastly, we have our monitor. I know a lot of people that actually have other monitors from old computers and have used that for their builds of today. But I was unlucky and my family basically sold the old computers in our house, so I had to go out and buy my own, and I chose the BenQ GW2255. This is a very price-friendly monitor for just around $100 and is everything a monitor needs. It is 21.5 inches and it's just a standard 608 Hz, and I find it absolutely fine for gaming. It's a great monitor. And this is you pick this up if you don't have any monitors lying around your house. But if you have like a somewhat decent monitor that has like the 60 Hz and all that good stuff, you should definitely use it, and you shouldn't spend extra money on your monitor because monitors are definitely a big price in your build. So all of these prices total to just around $600. And of course, if you want to cut back on some stuff like the optical drive I said before, or if you have that monitor lying around, you shave off a lot of money and you get a very decent computer in your hands for well under $500. So that's it, guys. I'll sign off by saying I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps some people find some parts for a future computer building project, or it maybe help people consider buying a computer and join the glorious PC master race. Anyway, that's it. Don't forget to leave some feedbacks in the comments, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll catch you later.